Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Direct snap to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
And now the running back's got it again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. He has first down yardage at the 46.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, what do you know here? An offensive coordinator from Wisconsin calling a nice run play for a first down. Man, we have been seeing this for so many years, so many decades. Wisconsin with the ability to run the football is just a thing of beauty.
And the running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second-down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Here's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He breaks free. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. The Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 35. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They're going to run it here.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll try the right here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
He shreds the tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter.
Wisconsin 7, Oregon 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. Handoff to the back.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running play called on third and short. Can he reach the end zone? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And the Badgers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Now the important point after attempt.
In the end zone.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Wisconsin 14, Oregon 0.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the first down. And you love to see Wisconsin when they can run the ball. Think about, Chris, the embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball and Melvin Gordon and Jonathan Taylor, and going back to Ron Dane, who won the Heisman. So many good backs that have played at Camp Randall.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a run to the left. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. That gain sets up a third down play. They'll run it to the right side. Gets into space at the 50. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Handoff to the back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Finding some room with the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Ducks are in the red zone now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Got a lane, can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up one inch.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And here's the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Badgers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
This one will be fair caught. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made wide open way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. Incompletion makes it second down. They go with a direct snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
loses 3. Brings up
The offense
third
calls a
down.
timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Badgers will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Inside the 40 now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. That puts him on top in the second half.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop him.
And the extra point was up and good. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the Badgers will try to keep this drive moving.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Or it's snapped to the back. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wisconsin. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Wisconsin, 28. Oregon, 24.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Handoff to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That run sets up a critical third down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Across the 45 now. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Heading left after the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 9. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. He's going to hand this off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that previous play. Direct snap to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the runner takes off to his right. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 20. Second down coming up.
All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Field goal try, no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. The back's got it. Running through the tackle. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. Finds room at the 30. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. And the Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Pressure is coming. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Hands off to the left. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Badgers hope to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the second down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.